What's up guys, Dark Cowboy Lee here, back with another Assassin's Creed video, which I should have done a long time ago. I just had to save in my archive. But this is going to be based off the boss fight fighting Fenrir, one of the gods of Norse mythology, if you know Smite and all that stuff. So this is going to be when the second time you go back to Asgard, you're going to need to fight him, right? Based off the last part of the quest line of Asgard, right? Remember, I repeat again, this is the second time you're going. So this is going to be the method how to beat him, guys, because he is pretty tough. Even at my level, he was doing a lot of damage to me, and I actually died like about 3 times in this fight. And that makes me wonder, you know, this guy, he takes a lot of damage, right? He's a damage sucker, and he could kill you in 3 hits. And if you do it at a low level, you can do it at a low level. You just gotta make sure you don't get hit, right? You know, then you're gonna need a small method. So main thing you already know, guys, like every boss fight, I recommend using Focus of Fenrir. Right there you see me doing it. And why do I say that? Because it's the best ability in the game. You get to slow down time so you can get a breather. You get to do free damage. You don't lose arrows when you're fighting, right? So I recommend doing that every time you can. And it only takes 1 adrenaline. So if you have all your adrenalines, then that's 1 adrenaline you're using. Then you hit him back and forth, right? Dodging under his legs, making sure he doesn't hit you. So let's talk about his method. I'm going to fast forward here. You know I like doing my videos fast. So one of his methods is that he goes underground, right? Tries charging at you. So you're just going to need to try and keep an eye on him, and while you're running away, and then dodge right when he's about to attack. As you can see, I dodged him. But note that there's times that if he might just run under you and hit you for some damage, and then come back around and then attack you, right? So the key here is just staying behind his 2 legs. That's another charge attack that he'll do a few times, but not that much. He'll only do it early in the fight. The charge attack is not a thing you don't gotta worry about. Here you see a crazy animation glitch of Assassin's Creed, but you know, that's how it is, right? Bugs with single player games nowadays anyway. But getting back into it, you see he's charging at me. I dodged it. Now I'm just gonna spam my Focus on near. Like, I wanted to fight him normally, but it's like, why do that when I could just make it easier? Especially if he already killed me 3 times, right? So we got him first down to his first half. So once you get him down here, now his method starts changing a little bit. He'll start doing like these little tornadoes that if you're within the area, you can't like get out of it. So you'll take chip damage, and then he can grab a tree branch, right, which he'll just string around at you if you're close at him. But if you stay from afar, he'll just throw it at you, and then you just gotta dodge it, right? Which that's pretty much what happens early on. So you see I'm just shooting him with Focus on near, because I got a lot of adrenaline to use here, doing a lot of chip damage on him. And then he spins around because I got too close. I'm trying to keep my distance, and then he throws it at me, and he hits me with it, but I don't take damage, luckily. So again, he goes underground. You already know that method. You just run around, dodge. He caught me. I would recommend at least having 4 rations for this fight, because due to if you get caught at least twice and not take that much damage, you'll be fine, right? With just 4 rations in this fight. Anyways, you see he did the tornado. It's not a big deal, right? Because it's pretty far damage, so you just keep away. If you're doing the Focus on the near ability, or just shooting him with your bow, you'll just be able to do enough damage. You can see his weak spots too. Sometimes they pop up. Only when they pop up is when you're regular aiming. So what I would do always is aim first, figure out his weak spots so you can do more crit damage, and then use the Focus on near to aim at him, right? And do just constant damage in those spots. Usually just the 2 back legs and hit 2 front legs, and those are his weak spots. That's how that works there. So also, another thing you should know is that there's a lot of freaking rations on the ground in this battlefield, right? So there's no reason to like that's why you could say you could do it 4 rations, because there's so much rations that you could eat around this fight that it just works out for you, and you shouldn't worry about taking damage. So you see, we took him down for the second time. He's using the tree branch. He throws it at me. I actually dodged it this time. He was swinging more at me, but that was because I was staying close to him. I got 4 adrenaline, as you can see on the bottom left. If I wanted to, I could just spam my Focus on near ability, which I'm probably gonna do here, right? But I'm just trying to show that you can actually fight him hand to hand. I end up using the 2 axis because I do like the 2 axes, and they're pretty cool. This is the last method he's gonna do here against you, throwing rocks at you. Very simple, just run back and forth, and now you just focus back on him, and that's it. Does a tornado, stay away from it, right? Don't gotta worry. Now you go back in it, and now to spam this ability, and you're gonna see I'm hitting his crit spots. So I'm getting 53. It should be 80 here in a second, but I probably aiming too high. Usually you could do 53 to 80 with the ability, because remember, it's not based off your bow damage is based off ability damage. So if you upgraded your little perks on abilities, then that's how much damage you're going to be doing. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully this was helpful for y'all. I know I haven't been doing Assassin's Creed video much. I've been trying to figure out ways what to do. There's a couple things I had a lot stored to do. Boss fights, I just didn't do them right. But this is, I feel like, one of the pretty harder fights you could do, and especially being on a quest line, because you got to be such a high level. I think the recommended power level is like 340 or 380, something around there. But hopefully this method helped you guys out, guys. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. I wanted to release this out before the New Year just so you guys could see. And yeah, man, let me know how you guys fought him. What abilities did you guys use to defeat him? Maybe you guys had better abilities than I did, but the focus near is always the best one for me. But alright, guys, hope you enjoy and take care. Y'all, see you on the next one.